if you actually want to help victims of sex trafficking, and if you actually care about sex workers having safe lives, you should oppose FOSTA SESTA. The reason that you should oppose these bills is that these bills dismantle digital communities of sex workers and destroy resources that could help victims of sex trafficking. The way that these bills do this is they do this by going after websites that have allowed for sex workers and for victims of sex trafficking to have digital communities in which they can protect themselves and in which they can help each other, by getting those websites to shut down those platforms themselves. And the way that that happens, according to these bills, is by making it so that those websites could be held legally liable and could be sued because they've facilitated this. And they also do this by conflating all of sex work with sex trafficking, which is dangerous and reckless, because obviously not all sex workers are victims of sex trafficking. The idea that every single victim of sex trafficking is now and forever will be a sex worker is dangerous and it's reductive, and the idea that every single sex worker is a former or present victim of sex trafficking is also dangerous and reductive. But more than anything else, by destroying communities and by destroying locations in which sex workers can do their work more safely and destroying resources that make it easier for them to have a safe life, you are endangering sex workers. And by destroying digital communities and digital resources that exist to help victims of sex trafficking, you are not going against sex traffickers. If anything, you are making it easier for sex traffickers to continue to sex traffic successfully. It's dangerous, and it's wrong, and it's something that everyone, regardless of their political or religious beliefs, should be opposed to. Yet, FOSTA and SESTA have overwhelming bipartisan support. FOSTA made it all the way through the Senate, and that's bad. It not only affects sex workers, though, and victims of sex trafficking. This sets a precedent because this shows people how it is that Congress can successfully censor websites, and it does it by getting websites to cannibalize themselves. That's bad, and it's something that everyone who cares about free speech should be talking about. So I don't know why there aren't more videos, and I don't know why more prominent free speech advocates aren't talking about it. But I hope that by talking about it myself, I've educated some of my viewers, some of my subscribers, and hopefully even people who've never seen my videos before on these topics. But this is an important topic, and you should care about it. Because if you want the websites that you love, and if you want the internet in general to continue being free spaces where you can discuss controversial ideas, then you need to oppose these bills. Because the minute these bills become laws, Congress will learn that they have a tool that they can use to effectively censor the internet. That's dangerous. And it's something that every single person should be opposed to, regardless of whether or not the most controversial thing you've ever seen on YouTube is a video of a cat having its tummy scratched, or if it's a video on the positive effects of decriminalizing and legalizing every single drug in existence. It doesn't matter how controversial the content you like to watch is. You should want the internet to continue to be a place where anyone, regardless of their occupation or regardless of their political or religious beliefs, can have a place to speak on and can have a place to appear on, provided they are not hurting people directly. That matters. My name is Luciano Gonzalez. I hope that in watching this video you've learned valuable information, and I hope that you have a great day.